Now, one lady and another brother and some in Kenya and some out of the nation, and they asked me one question: why do many prophets from outside come to prophesy to Kenya, but the prophecy is not good news? And they marked it. They are prophets of doom. Some of them commented down, they are prophets of doom. All right, prophet of doom. Now, one of the prophets in the Bible that was termed as a prophet of doom was Jeremiah. Jeremiah carried the message of God to bring to the Israelites. And the message was very clear, and it was from God, that all you people of Israel, you've run away from God and you are trying to do something else from what God said you should be doing. And then this is the consequence, or rather, these are the consequences of what you have done. So the consequences were not very good. One of the consequences is God is going to punish the children of Israel. Now, this is one question that I want to answer, and I know there are so many people. If you are online and you have another answer, please go to the comment section and talk to me about the answer. Now, when God sends a prophet, is either giving instruction on or warning. These are the two. Is either warning or giving instruction of what is supposed to be done. And when it's warning of what has been done. I hope you get that, but that point, that part of the point. I mean, when you are giving instruction is what is supposed to be done. When God is warning his people, it is the place where they have done something and they need to correct it. That's where it is. Now, when you hear prophets sent by God from anywhere, whether within the nation, whichever nation it is, or from afar, nations afar, if God sends a prophet to your nation, let me say any nation in Africa, God can send anybody from anywhere to walk and speak to you, the people in certain nation that is supposed to be addressed. It means he carries a message for instructions or for warning. Now, many times people don't take it lightly when it is a warning message. Because a warning message is like, it gives you a responsibility of correcting what you did yesterday for today. And sometimes it's not even this particular generation that did what has quite brought the warning in that nation. Now, Kenyans must get this clear. When before I spoke somewhere in online, you go down there and check. I spoke somewhere, of which some people took it lightly. Then there are also prophets from different areas spoke about it. There are also other prophets from different nations spoke about it. There are prophets also from inside Kenya spoke about it. But many people came out and saying, oh, you people, this prophetic ministry is this. The same anti-prophetic movement that was started in South Africa, in Nigeria, and other places like Malawi and Botswana, they ganged up and they influenced bloggers in Kenya to start denying the prophecy that happened. Now, currently, we see literally everything that was prophesied happening. Prophet Timothy Joshua did the same, prophesied way back before he passed on. Prophet Hubert Endo also did the same before he passed on. Some other prophets. Now, one thing Pastor Ezekiel did, Prophet Samuel Kakande also prophesied. We have also prophets here in the nation of Kenya that did prophesy. Teresia Wairibu, evangelist, prophesied the same. These things did not catch people unaware. No. So when you see people are grabbing, oh, where were the prophets? No, the prophets spoke. you did not listen. You didn't want to listen. In fact, even this post that I've posted here right now, I'm very sure some people will skip it and say, these are the same people. They are there. And then they say, blah, 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 blah. Where were they when things were not happening? We said it. And now I'm reiterating the same thing. That now the deaths that were here, now this is the last phase now. The last phase that Pastor Ezekiel said, there will be demonstration all over. This demonstration happening now, no one knew it was coming. You could not date it. You could not even see it. It was so much hidden and it abruptly erupted. And everybody is now on the street. You can see. Now, Prophet Hubert Angel, just 3 months ago, not even 3, they are 2 months ago, he spoke about, he saw the spirit of death hovering around Kenya, not in Nairobi, but standing on a mountain, and he saw Nairobi city. You see that you got that film. I also did an episode. It's down here. Go down there in my timeline. You will see the episode I did about the same when Prophet Hubert Angel spoke. Now he said it. Now Prophet Kakande spoke about it. I'm speaking on behalf of some just few prophets. Now, the problem with people who don't believe in the speech of prophets, they say, and I quote this woman, there is a misconception, real misconception of what is a prophecy. Now, when a prophet speaks, he gives instruction or warning. And better still, he sees things that are not physical. So in this misconception, there is a misconception of which I believe it's a teaching in the church of which it has to be corrected. It must be corrected in one way. They believe in when you speak, the words that you have power is like, let me prophesy upon your life. Okay, it is a prophecy. But then if I prophesy upon your life, I should speak what God is speaking. This is why real prophets who are forensic are hated, because they don't just speak, they accurately speak about what they know they see. When they see you, don't go out tomorrow on the streets. They know if you go out, defy the instruction, there has to be consequence. Now, when they speak, they think of like, oh, the prophet prophesied doom upon them. No, the prophet saw and he spoke. There is a prophetic declaration. That's not prophecy. That is a declaration. I declare upon your life, you shall be blessed. Blessed when you come in and blessed when you come out. That is a declaration. It is not a prophecy. It's a declaration. You can brand it any name or prophetic declaration or whatever you can speak. But that is a declaration. That's not a prophecy. A prophecy is purely writing and speaking things that are mysteriously hidden from the multitude and just revealed for a few that wants to hear God from that message. God speaks to specific people. Not that he can't speak to everyone, but when it comes to prophetic dealing, God does not speak to everybody the same message. He can bypass everybody and speak to a man that has no image, no identity, have no value within the people's eyes that he is going to be sent to. Now, if there was anything to do by, what was Jonah going to do in Nineveh? He was a prophet. And God said, go and tell these people, I've seen their wickedness, so they should change. If they don't change, this is what's coming. And they did change. And God averted the punishment. Did Jonah become a false prophet? No, he did not become the false prophet because he accomplished the assignment of telling these people, God is coming. And he's angry with you. And by this change, you have to do this. And the people honored the call. And they respected the voice of Jonah. And they changed. And God spared the punishment. Does it mean God changed his mind? No, he did not change his mind. He only spoke what was supposed to be spoken at that moment. Now, all of you who are now saying, oh no, this, that, or prophet this, or prophet that, or this, over the nation of Kenya, I want to talk to you. You bishops and pastors, you should listen to this thing. You apostles and everybody who is listening to my voice now, I know you, as I'm talking now, somebody is like, oh, look at this one. Where are you coming from? Now, I know also as I'm talking, someone somewhere is like, oh, you people, you've come again, oh, like this one. Who is this? I know as I'm talking, there's another bishop. I say, this is pride. As I'm talking, there's somebody talking about it and speaking of anything that you can speak. But I pass this message to you. All of you who know the voice of God speaks in a nation, you must hear. It doesn't matter which source. Jeremiah, when he had to speak from 9 years old, he knew the assignment was not so good. So he left. He said, God, I can't go there. Then after a while, he's saying he's not going. God made sure he is there for the assignment. The first thing God did, he put his fingers. So God has fingers. God has fingers. So he put his finger. God put his finger in his mouth. And then his tongue became tongue of fire. That's why we call Jeremiah the prophet of fire. The mouth. So when he speaks, the mouth is speaking fire, spitting fire. The mouth, the tongue, spit fire. And when he keeps quiet, the fire now goes inside to the bosom. And after a while, we see this confirmation when Jeremiah starts crying that when he stops speaking what God wants him to speak, that word goes inside and start burning him from inside. So he has just to resort to speaking that word. That word was like fire in his bosom. When it comes out, it was like fire. So people did not like prophet Jeremiah just because the word God gave him to speak out, it was so powerful. It was so much of a fire. It burnt. Now, I leave you with this. If you know you want to talk about something, go down there to the comment section. God bless you and subscribe to the channel. My name is Timothy Prophet, and this is Blevoy, a handle your spirituality, economic, and social matters. See you in the next episode.